TWF. Hi everyone, and welcome to TWF Friday Night Smackdown. I am Michael Cole, here with Autolycus, the King of Thieves, and with Wade Barrett. And today on Friday Night Smackdown, what match are we going to see? Well, Autolycus said, I believe, Michael Cole, the match we're going to see is Faith taking on, Faith taking on Omos here today. I believe we're going to have, Faith taking on Jinder Mahal, because we saw Jinder Mahal beat Edward Collins yesterday, and he's on a roll, whatever roll that is. And he seems to think that he is the shit now. Autolycus said since he beat Edward Collins yesterday. Well, he's on a roll. Jinder Mahal's on a roll. Wade Barrett said, and I'll tell you why he's on a roll. Since he hasn't been in a TWF in some time, and getting a win over Edward Collins, at least that was a big deal for him. So I think he's on more than only a roll. And you have your blade sticky ooze to your hand because you can't keep it in your hand anymore, Wade Barrett said. So that's true, Autolycus says. That's true. My doll's goes back to between 98 while made by Toy Biz. By now my hand wasn't going to hold on to anything anymore. Well, Michael Cole said, at least Autolycus can hold on to his tool, his weapon, whatever you want to call it, the blade. Here comes Jinder Mahal now. Yesterday, Jinder Mahal, the now Day King, or Kaiser, or highest leader, or overlord, or overseer, force setter, first waker, whatever you want to call me. Yeah, fuck Roman Reigns if he's going to have all those ranks. I'm a king, I'm a Kaiser. Anyway, I beat Edward Collins yesterday. I beat everyone's beloved, or all sometimes hated, Twilight Self, the bloodsucker for soul, Edward Collins. I beat him yesterday, and I did it on my own. And if you don't believe me, go back and watch Impact on XSTV or Smash It Inside Farseer. If you don't believe that I beat Edward Collins by myself. If you don't believe I beat him by myself, then go back and watch that. First I'm gonna call bullshit on that, Faith says. You didn't beat Edward Collins by yourself. Alright? You had the help of two soulless tolls, 2 war tolls from the Dollar Tree help you beat Edward Collins. So don't come out here and behave as if you won the match or won the fight all by yourself, because that's a lie. And 2, don't come out here calling yourself a king, a Kaiser, a highest leader, a overlord, a overwatcher, or a force setter, or a first wicker, because you're none of those things. It's already bad enough when Roman Reigns comes out and calls himself the king head, the head of the board, the highest leader, the overlord, the overwatcher, the king, the Kaiser, the force setter, the first wicker. It's bad enough when he gives himself all those bullshit ranks. Don't you start. And you seem to believe your own shit. You haven't done nothing in years. Oh yeah, you're a former 2-time world heavyweight fighter in the TWF. Yeah, you may have also have been a WWE heavyweight fighter, WWE for One Rights fighter, WWE 24/7 fighter in WWE, but you really didn't do anything beyond that. And this whole thing about about how, oh, you went from Smackdown to NXT to Smackdown to Raw to Smackdown to NXT, but you really didn't do anything in your two-forward run in WWE beyond those three things. So, I'm going to take the Now Day King or the Now Day Kaiser, or whatever you're calling yourself. I'm going to beat you. And if you want to bring your little war tools out from the Dollar Tree, go right ahead. Because I'll beat them too. Faith, you should know you had your leg over sticky oozed on back at the end of 2021 YL. And you know sooner or later that leg's going to come undone. You'll be thrown out and your third run in the TWF will be as over as your first two ones. First off, my leg isn't coming off anytime soon. Two, my first run came to an end in 2003 YL, don't know why, a broken half. My two-forward run came to an end in 23rd between YL, and I'm making seem my third run was longer than my first two runs. So the way I look at it is that you want to have a match with me, you want to fight with me, I'm going to beat you. Well, here comes the Fight Lord, or the Fight Keeper, or the Fight Weaker, or the Fight Caretaker, and we got it. Faith just took down Jinder Mahal and a body slam. And ever since Faith has over sticky oozed her leg back on, Michael Cole said, it has never came off ever since then. Michael Cole says. And a side kick on Jinder Mahal, Michael Cole says. Don't forget, Wade Barrett said, Jinder Mahal is a former WWE heavyweight fighter. He is a former WWE Four Reichs fighter. He's a former two-time WWE 24/7 fighter. You know? Well, yeah, that might be true, Atalika said. He did do those things, but he hasn't done anything lately. But one thing he has been, for all of his runs in WWE, he's been a creep. You know? And now Faith getting body slammed. He's been a creep, a bully, a heel for his two runs in WWE, Atalika says. And Jinder Mahal thinks he's all that, Michael Cole says, going around saying he beat Edward Collins by himself yesterday. That was a lie. That was not true. He had help from his tools from the Dollar Tree help him beat Edward Collins yesterday, Michael Cole says. Yeah, Wade Barrett says. So, he's like every highest leader out there, bullshitting and making up stuff about himself. Wade Barrett said, what are you going to do about it? You know? He's like, you know, Vladimir Putin, the fourth setter of Rushland. He's like Eun Kim, the highest leader in North Korea's land. He's like Jol Zai, the highest leader of Eastland. And he's like Ali Nolmami, the highest leader of Iranish land, making up shit about himself with no truth to back any of it up. You know, Atalika says. And I think one of those free lands is a Folkreich. But anyway, Atalika said, Jinder Mahal isn't going to bullshit anyone, just like those fellas have been bullshitting folks. Well, Jinder Mahal thinks he's all that. He just missed, Michael Cole said. Jinder Mahal missed right now. And Faith takes down Jinder Mahal. Will Faith get the win here, Michael Cole says. With a side, Faith taking him down with a spin, with the round kick, and down goes Jinder Mahal. Aw, no, not again. Here comes Jinder Mahal's tool friends again. Here's tool friends showing up again to help him. And Faith just took down the first tool one. Faith took down the other tool one. Jinder Mahal with the collage. Oh, he's just going to beat Faith now. Oh, this is sad. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner. Here is your winner, Jinder Mahal. We just saw that, Michael Cole said. Jinder Mahal had help from his war tools again, from the Dollar Tree, help him out again. And now he's gonna bullshit like Jun Kim and Ali Mommy and say that he did it on his own. We all know he didn't do that, Michael Cole says. You got that right, Wade Barrett said. You got that right, Autolycus says. At the end of the day, Jinder Mahal's gonna bullshit, just like they will, making themselves out to be great leaders and great heads of rag and heads of lawmoat when they're not, making themselves out to be great fighters and great wrestlers when they're not. Yeah, I know Autolycus said. It's shameful. It's sad. I'll tell you what, Wade Barrett said. Faith has no one to guilt but herself. Faith should know that when you're dealing with folks like Jinder Mahal, they tend to have backup. Heavies, henchmen, underlings, whatever you want to call them, Wade Barrett says. Well, I do know one thing, Michael Cole says. Gene Okerlund now is now going to be talking with Jinder Mahal. Alright, Michael Cole. I'm going to be talking with Jinder Mahal now. Jinder Mahal, once again, this time you beat Faith from Buffy the Bloodsucker Slayer. Yeah, I did. I did it by myself. Don't start lying already again, Jinder Mahal. Yesterday you beat Edward Collins with help. You beat Faith with help. And now you're going to lie and said you did it by yourself. Give me a break. Alright, I had my war tools from the Dollar Tree help me, Gene Okerlund. But I'm the one who still got the 1-2-3 over Faith. I'm the one who beat Faith from Buffy the Bloodsucker Slayer. I'm the one who beat Edward Collins from Twilight. I'm going to go on and beat a lot of folks. I'm the Now Day King. You can keep calling yourself a king or Kaiser, whatever you want to call yourself. But it don't make you a king or a Kaiser. It makes you a weakling, Jinder Mahal, for having folks help you in your wrestling matches. Call me what you want. Scathe me, shame me, slight me, it's all the same here, guilt me. But I still beat Faith. It's not my mistake that Faith couldn't keep her mind in the match or in the fight. That just shows you how harmful I am. What kind of man I am. What kind of fighter or wrestler I am. A wrestler or fighter, Jinder Mahal, who cannot wrestle or fight his own fights or his own matches, and has to have the folks help him. Yeah. But let's just say one thing. I beat Faith. And at the end of the day, the reckoning book's going to say, Jinder Mahal beat Faith. Not with the help of his war tools from the Dollar Tree. Well, that's my talk with Jinder Mahal. Back to you, Michael Cole. Well, thank you, Gene Okerlund, for talking with Jinder Mahal here today on Friday Night Smackdown. And it looks like it is all the time we got here for Friday Night Smackdown. I am Michael Cole for Autolycus, the King of Thieves, and Wade Barrett. We hope you like Friday Night Smackdown. And we'll see you tomorrow for Rampage or Ramfru.